welcome to my channel. My name's Kirsty. I have a company with my husband and my brother-in-law building up what we want to build up a property portfolio basically of buy-to-lets, maybe do some refurbs. It'd be quite interesting to do like a flip and selling it, but basically I wanted to start a channel and share our journey for our own memories, but also just as for anybody else who's starting out and going through similar things really, and I would love to connect with other people who are in exactly the same position as us. We don't have loads of money or anything like that. We have not bad jobs because we have had rubbish jobs and we've worked hard to get better jobs for ourselves. None of us have loads of money, and we want to create a better life for ourselves and our kids in the future and stuff like that. So we decided to put some money together, me, my husband and my brother-in-law, because we all have the same sort of goals, and start this property company. So I'm very lucky that they are actually tradesmen. So we have bought a couple of properties so far that haven't needed, well, one of them had two of them have had tenants in, and the third one that we have at the moment, we're doing a refurb on it, and it's had like damp issues and all that, but we got it for quite a bit below market value. So we're very lucky with them being able to do all the work. But I wanted to create this channel to connect with other people, and like I said, to keep it as like a bit of a memory box and go back and forward and be able to watch them, and hopefully one day when we're thriving and we're living our best life, that we'll be able to look back on these memories. And even though things might be quite hard at the moment, we've just started this company last year. I was on maternity leave actually when we bought our first house, which was really scary. I didn't take the full year off. I think I actually only took about 7 months off in the end. And then I went back to work, and we just wanted to get things going because, you know, house prices and everything. We've actually bought houses before for ourselves because we couldn't afford anything better. So we bought basically the worst houses, everybody says, but we did it almost by accident because we actually couldn't afford anything better. So we had bought this house. Our previous house, it was an ex-council, 2-bed ex-council house. It needed loads of work done. We refurbished it whilst we were living in it, and we actually didn't have a cooker for like 9 months because there was no cooker in the house. And at that point, we did not have any money to buy a cooker. So we were like, well, we won't buy it until we actually have to do the kitchen. And obviously we thought that would be like quite a quick thing that we would do, until we had our first shower in the house and there was a leak in the shower, so we couldn't use the shower. And there was something wrong with the boiler. I think there was something wrong with the boiler. I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure there was. But yeah, so basically we just lived through all of that rubbish for almost a year and a half, really. It probably took us to do it all. And just went to B&Q and got the basic stuff that we needed to be able to have a nice suitable house, painted everything white to make it seem like bigger and more spacious. Just like brighter and all that type of thing, and it did us really well. I think we, in the end, again it was by accident, I think we ended up making £30,000 on that house, which was so crazy. Like we didn't know that this was a thing, and then we were moving on to our forever home, which is what we're in now, and we've sort of done the same thing here. We've done a renovation to it, stuff that wasn't planned. I mean, we've had leaks everywhere, that obviously that's not planned, and it was because of shoddy workmanship actually. But as time has come on, then the value of the houses everywhere obviously have gone up. So we've been quite lucky, and my brother-in-law's done the same. Bless him, he's actually done it on his own. So he bought his first flat like 2 streets behind our first house. It was an ex-council flat, and he had done the refurb on that, and he did like the windows and boiler, the plastering, everything. He obviously didn't do the plastering himself, but he got plastering done and made it really beautiful, and also made good money on his house as well. Sadly, he actually moved in COVID times, and they both wanted to move back to the village that they grew up in. So he moved back here in 2020. So he was stung a little bit with the house prices there, but it was for him it was worth it because it was the location that he wanted to be in. So he moved here, did the same thing with that house, and made a little bit of money on it. I can't remember if he maybe broke even or made the money on it because of the COVID prices. And then now has just moved into his forever home that also needs refurbishing. But I wanted to create a channel just to keep us a bit of a memory bank, and just going through some of the issues and everything that we're going through. This is like I said, this is our first year in property, so we're just coming up to doing our sort of first accounts. And I thought I'd just create a bit of a library, and if anybody wants to follow along or ask any questions or is in the same position that we are, then, you know, please just keep watching and subscribe and like the videos. And if there's any questions that you have, please comment on it. And we would love to connect with anybody that's in a similar position as us. So thank you very much for watching. This is just a little quick video because this is the third time I filmed it and it's been not going well. So this is just a quick introduction to who we are and how we've got to where we are now. And I'll go into a bit more detail in some other videos about how many properties that we have so far and different situations that we've done and courses that we've done and all that, and all the exciting stuff that comes along with that. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.